Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday, May 4th, 2019, and I just wanted to bring you this information about Meniere's disease because people really do not understand how important some things are, okay? So I got this from my ear, nose, and throat doctor. I've had Meniere's disease since 1993, 26 years. So I'll read this to you, because some people need to hear it, they don't want to read it. Suddenly, your world is spinning. 1 minute, you're on solid ground. The next minute, the world around you spins and whirls. Your stomach churns. The slightest movement causes waves of nausea. Your ear roars and buzzes. If you have Meniere's disease, an unpredictable inner ear problem, you've likely experienced at least one attack like this. These attacks may even have become part of your life. But you can get help for your symptoms under control, to keep your symptoms under control. Symptoms of Meniere's. Meniere's symptoms are due to a problem with the inner ear, the part of the ear responsible for balance as well as hearing. If you have Meniere's, you'll recognize the symptoms. Vertigo. A spinning or whirling sensation that causes balance problems. Vertigo is often accompanied by nausea, vomiting, and sweating. Attacks of vertigo usually begin suddenly and may last for 20 minutes to several hours. You may have attacks rarely, frequently, or in clusters. The first attack is usually the most intense. Problems with hearing. Hearing is often partially or completely lost during vertigo attacks. It's common for hearing to gradually worsen as the illness progresses. Tinnitus. I think that's pronounced correctly. Ringing, buzzing, whistling, or roaring noises in the ear. These noises may come and go or may always be present. The noises may get louder just before a vertigo attack. Mine do. A feeling of pressure or fullness, same thing before an attack. In the ear. This sensation is sometimes felt more strongly right before a vertigo attack. You may feel fine between attacks, or hearing or balance problems may continue between attacks. Although Meniere's usually affects only one ear, it can occasionally develop in both ears. I have it in both. One side is worse. You can get help. Meniere's disease is almost always idiopathic, which means that no specific cause for the disease can be found. At this time, Meniere's disease has no cure, but the uncomfortable symptoms of Meniere's can be managed. You and your doctor can develop a plan to help ease your symptoms. Your doctor can also recommend changes in your daily life to help make living with Meniere's easier. What your doctor can do. Your doctor can confirm a diagnosis of Meniere's. Then you and your doctor can discuss how Meniere's affects your life and develop a plan to manage your symptoms. Treatment options include lifestyle changes, medications, medical procedures, and certain types of surgery. What you can do, and this is the important part, you can learn how to live more comfortably with Meniere's. Limiting the amount of salt you eat can often keep Meniere's under control. Other tips, such as reducing stress in your life and learning what to do during an attack, may also help. Above all, stay active and keep a positive outlook. Meniere's doesn't have to stop you from doing most of what you want and need to do. Here we have a diagram of the ear. How the ear works. The ear is a complex and delicate organ. It collects sound waves so you can hear the world around you. The ear also has a second function. It helps you to keep your balance. Your ear can be divided into three parts. The outer ear and middle ear help collect and amplify sound. The inner ear, sorry, I had my hand in the way, converts sound waves to messages that are sent to the brain. The inner ear also senses the movement and position of your head and body so you can maintain your balance and see clearly even when you change positions. The external ear and ear canal collect sound and carry it to the middle ear. The eardrum and three tiny bones in the middle ear vibrate when hit by sound energy. The semicircular balance canals, these guys up here, collect information about head movements and body position and send this information to the brain. The cochlea, I think that's how it's said, I'm not sure, hearing canal, turns vibrations from the middle ear into sound signals that are sent to the brain. The hearing and balance nerve transmits sound and balance information from the cochlea and semicircular canals to the brain. A look at your inner ear. The hearing and balance canals are made up of hard bone lined by membrane. The canals are filled with a liquid called endolymph. Sound waves cause vibrations of endolymph in the hearing canal, creating sound messages. Movement of endolymph in the balance canals creates messages about the position and movement of your body. Both types of messages travel along the hearing and balance nerve to the brain. The level of endolymph in the inner ear is maintained by a finger-like organ called the endolymphatic sac. I think that's it. No, that's it. Keeps inner ear fluid at a constant level. The balance canals collect balance information. The hearing canal collects sound information. And the hearing and balance nerve carries information to the brain from both parts of the inner ear. What goes wrong? When you have Meniere's disease, too much endolymph backs up in the canals, a condition called endolymphatic hydrops. Extra fluid causes pressure to build up so the canals swell and can't work right. This leads to problems with the ear's hearing and balance systems. Pressure in the hearing canal interferes with sound signals to the brain. Signals are blocked, hearing loss when signals are blocked, or signals get sent that make you hear ringing or buzzing, tinnitus, all the time. Well, worse when I'm getting an attack. Pressure in the balance canals causes the balance system to malfunction and make the brain think you're spinning in circles. Vertigo. Oh, so much fun. Backed up fluid in the sac and inner ear leads to swelling and pressure. Swelling in the balance canals distorts balance information. Swelling in the hearing canal distorts or blocks sound information. Distorted information travels from the inner ear to the brain. Your evaluation. A diagnosis of Meniere's disease is based mainly on your symptoms. Generally, vertigo and variable hearing loss are present. Either tinnitus or fullness in the ear or both are probably also present. Your doctor will ask questions about your symptoms. A physical examination and tests can help your doctor assess your balance and hearing and confirm the presence of Meniere's disease. Now, they can look in your ear and they can see the fluid in it. They can test the pressure in your ear, so they know what they're doing. They went to school for it. Your history. To get a clear picture of what you're feeling, your doctor will ask you questions. Be as detailed as you can about your vertigo attacks. When they happen, what they're like, how long they last, and how you feel before and after them. Describe how you feel between attacks. Also mention any other medical problems you have or have had in the past, such as headaches, stroke, head injury, or ear infection. Be sure to tell your doctor if you're taking any medications. Your physical exam. During your examination, and medications is an important thing because medications affect Meniere's like crazy. Like you have no idea how bad they affect it. During your examination, your doctor will look into your ears for signs of infection or other problems. The function of the nerves on your face and head may be checked. Your coordination may also be tested. Your doctor may use a tuning fork to check your hearing. Tests to check your coordination will be done during your exam. Testing your balance. During your physical exam, you may be asked to stand, walk, turn, and move in ways that help your doctor assess your balance. Also, a test called electronystagmogram may be done. During ENG, your ear is filled with warm and cold water or air, and the position of your head may be changed. The movement of your eyes during this test tells your doctor how well the balance canals in your ears are working. It's normal to feel dizzy during ENG. Now, my first ear, nose, and throat doctor, she would have me follow her finger with my eyes, and the side that is most affected, your eye would twitch. Your eye would go back and forth on. Pretty interesting. She was having fun with it. Showing the nurse. She's like, look at this. See? This is how it works. Yeah. Anyway, she was a great doctor. She's the one who told me to keep the sodium below 1,000 milligrams a day. Okay. Testing your hearing. Yes, you get hearing tests to evaluate how well you hear and to monitor changes in your hearing over time. Your hearing will be tested. This may be done by an audiologist, a health professional specializing in hearing evaluation. These tests are usually given in a soundproof room using electronic equipment. You signal when you hear tones and sounds that come through earphones. These tests tell the audiologist which tones, sounds, and words you can and cannot hear. I've had quite a few so far. Thankfully, knock on wood, my hearing is okay. I do have a problem hearing when there's a lot of background noise, but I think everybody does. The thing with Meniere's is the more attacks you have, the bigger your chance of losing your hearing. So your best bet is to control the attacks. Other tests that you may have include the following. Tests may be done to rule out tumors or other problems that may have caused your symptoms. These include audio brainstem response, which uses electrodes to record how well sound travels along the hearing nerve to the brain. They may also include magnetic MRIs, which I had one on my pituitary gland, which uses a strong magnet to create images of the head. Electrocochleography, boy, these words are big, measures changes in electrical activity in the inner ear, which sometimes occurs in people with Meniere's. During ECOG, sound waves are sent into the inner ear and electrodes record the inner ear's response. Blood tests and allergy tests may be done to rule out problems that could cause symptoms similar to Meniere's disease. These include infection, allergies, endocrine disorders such as diabetes and thyroid problems, and conditions such as lupus that affect the immune system. Okay. When I first was diagnosed, I thought I had an inner ear infection. So I called my doctor and I asked him why he didn't give me an antibiotic. And he said, because you don't have an infection. You have a serious disease, a serious illness. You will not get better. Comprehend? What's next? Sorry I'm sarcastic, but, I've dealt with so much nonsense. It's crazy. Once your disease has been diagnosed, your doctor will recommend a plan to manage your symptoms. This plan may include diet or other lifestyle changes, medications, or surgery. Eating a low-salt diet. A common way to combat Meniere's is to eat less salt. Salt contains sodium, which makes your body hold excess fluid. Because Meniere's is due to fluid buildup in the inner ear, eating less sodium may help relieve your symptoms. Your doctor can also tell you how many milligrams of sodium are okay to eat each day. A common recommendation is to limit sodium to no more than 2,000 milligrams, the amount in about 1 teaspoon of table salt each day. My limit is 1,000. Tips for eating less salt. Don't add salt to food when you're cooking. Season foods with flavorings such as lemon, pepper, garlic, onion, and dried herbs instead. Take the salt shaker off the table, replace it with salt-free herb mixes, spices, and salt substitutes. Get a cookbook of low-salt recipes. It can give you ideas for healthy and great-tasting meals. Choose low-salt snacks such as no-salt pretzels or crackers, air-pop popcorn, or low-fat frozen yogurt. Avoid condiments high in sodium, such as mustard, relish, ketchup, soy sauce, and Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire is there. When you eat out, ask that your food be cooked without added salt. Forget about eating out, folks. Just forget about it. It is not a possibility. Unless you're going to eat like a third of your meal, you're going to be overwhelmed with sodium. Watch out for fast foods, which are often heavily salted. Yes. One little tiny cheeseburger from McDonald's has 690 milligrams of sodium in it. One little cheeseburger. Read labels before buying any food that isn't fresh. Check the label for the milligrams of sodium in each serving. Watch out for high sodium ingredients such as baking soda and saccharin. Avoid foods that are pickled, smoked, or packed in brine or broth. If you buy antacid tablets, choose a sodium-free brand. Certain toothpastes, mouthwashes, and medications may have salt added. Ask your pharmacist to recommend low-salt substitutes. Finding low-salt foods. The best way to do that is read labels. Just read labels. This is what your meat should have in it. So if I've seen it up to like 80 milligrams and it's fine. But if your meat has like over 120 milligrams in it, they're putting something in it. Soups, make your own, because that's the only way you're going to get a low sodium variety. I make my own. I can my own beans now. I can a lot of stuff. I make my own sauce. You have to make everything yourself, and you have to be really careful. Read every single label of every single ingredient that you're putting into whatever you're making. That's why I make my own chili powder and everything else, or chili mix and taco mix, because they're loaded with salt. Okay, taking medications. Certain medications can help manage Meniere's symptoms. Some help reduce the fluid pressure in the inner ear that leads to symptoms. Others help ease symptoms themselves. No medication will cure Meniere's, and no medication is right for everyone. You and your doctor can work together to choose the most effective medication regimen for you. I can't take, they often give you water pills, diuretic pills, and I can't take them because it drops my blood pressure down too low. So much for that, huh? Reducing the fluid. Certain medications called diuretics rid your body. All I had to do was read a little bit further. Rid your body of excess fluid. By doing so, they may help reduce fluid buildup, high drops in your inner ear. Because diuretics may also make your body lose a mineral called potassium, your doctor may prescribe potassium supplements. Treating your symptoms. Certain medications can help ease the symptoms of a vertigo attack. These include anti-dizziness medications to help relieve vertigo, which is I can't think of the name of it offhand. Anti-nausea, also called antiemetic medications to help relieve nausea and vomiting. Sedatives to help you relax and sleep during a vertigo attack. Because of the nausea, now when I was first diagnosed, they put me on Valium, which helped tremendously, but now they don't hand out Valium. So they hand out other stuff, which is just as addictive, so whatever. Because of the nausea and vomiting that often accompany vertigo attacks, these medications may be prescribed in rectal suppository form. Other medications. Your doctor may prescribe one or more additional medications for you. These may help reduce inner ear swelling, improve hearing, or relieve symptoms. These medications also include vasodilators, antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications, steroids, and antihistamines. They gave me a nose spray now, which I'm supposed to do every day, and half the time I forget. Because, again, that's addictive anyway. For severe Meniere's that doesn't respond to other types of treatment, draining or removing part of the ear's balance canals may be recommended. Damage to hearing and possible worsening of balance problems are a risk of these types of procedures, so they're not for everyone. Your doctor can discuss the risks and benefits in more detail. Antibiotic therapy. Certain antibiotics may permanently shut down the balance portion of the inner ear, helping to relieve symptoms of vertigo. Antibiotic therapy is generally given in the doctor's office over a period of several weeks. If only one ear needs treatment, liquid antibiotic is injected directly into the middle ear. If both ears need treatment, liquid antibiotic is injected into a muscle. The arm is a common site. Surgery. Surgical procedures for Meniere's include endolymphatic sac decompression. A small amount of bone is removed from around the endolymphatic sac, and tubing may be placed in the sac. This may help relieve pressure on the sac. Vestibular neurectomy. The nerve from the balance portion of the ear is cut so the brain doesn't receive signals that trigger a vertigo attack. Usually the brain readjusts in a short time to only one ear regulating balance. Labyrinth ectomy. The entire balance canal is removed, eliminating balance and hearing in that ear. The brain can usually adjust to one ear regulating balance, but can't compensate for lost hearing. So this procedure is usually done only in people with little or no hearing in the affected ear. Your doctor can discuss these and other surgical procedures with you. If surgery is the best option for you, your doctor can tell you how to prepare and describe what will happen during and after the procedure. Other lifestyle changes. In addition to changes in your diet, certain other changes may help you manage Meniere's. Some of these changes are minor, others require more dedication. They include cutting down on stress and avoiding certain substances. Special devices may also help make you more comfortable and improve your hearing. Ask your doctor whether any of these lifestyle changes are appropriate for you. Reduce your stress. Reduce your stress. Reduce your stress. Stress doesn't cause Meniere's, but it may trigger Meniere's symptoms or make them worse. Ask your doctor about stress reduction techniques. The tips below can help you get started. Know what makes you feel tense and how your body responds to tension. Listen to your body for signs such as headaches, stomach upsets, tensed muscles, clenched teeth, or other symptoms that tell you you're under stress. Talk to your doctor about starting a regular exercise program that includes an aerobic activity such as walking, jogging, bicycling, or swimming. Exercise is a great stress reducer. Take time out of your daily errands and chores to do things you enjoy and find relaxing. Don't look at relaxation time as wasted time, but as an investment in your health. Ask your doctor about visualization techniques, deep breathing exercises, stretching, yoga, and biofeedback. These are methods that may help you reduce stress in your life. All right. Avoid certain substances. Certain substances affect how your body regulates fluid. Sorry for shaking you. Probably making people dizzy. It's because I banged on the table. Certain substances affect how your body regulates fluid and can make Meniere's worse. These include caffeine, which constricts your blood vessels and reduces blood flow to your inner ear. Avoid drinks and foods such as coffee, cola, and chocolate that are high in caffeine. Alcohol, which can disturb your sense of balance. Avoid alcohol or limit it to very small amounts. Smoking, which constricts blood vessels, weakens your immune system, and harms your general health. By affecting your circulation, smoking may contribute to Meniere's symptoms. Sorry about that. I got stuck. Quitting smoking is always a good idea. Explore helpful devices. If Meniere's has permanently affected your hearing, a hearing aid may help you hear better. Hearing aids come in many different models, and one can be chosen that suits your needs and lifestyle. In addition, certain devices can help cover up, mask annoying and bothersome tinnitus. Try a fan or a radio tuned to music or static, or purchase a white noise device specifically designed to create pleasant background noises. A masking device that generates constant white noise can be worn directly in the ear. Your doctor can give you more information and recommendations about hearing aids, white noise devices, and masking devices. A radio tuned to static may help block out bothersome tinnitus. Pay attention to your body. People with Meniere's symptoms find that such as bright lights, yes, loud noises, yes, or very low sounds bring on symptoms or make the symptoms worse. Pay attention to how you feel. If you notice something making you feel worse, talk to your doctor. Sorry this is a long one, but coping with Meniere's disease. Coping with an illness such as Meniere's is not easy, but with some changes, you can live a full and normal life. Learn as much as you can about how to deal with attacks and how to help yourself between attacks. Also, educate the people around you. Talk to your employer, friends, and family. The more they know about Meniere's, the easier it will be for them to understand what you're going through and to offer help when they can. Your daily life. Meniere's unpredictable and disruptive symptoms will probably mean having to make adjustments in your daily life. Keep these strategies in mind. At work, if Meniere's interferes with your job, think about changes that would help. Then talk to your employer. If changes can't be made, ask whether moving to a better suited position within the company is an option. At home, if your balance is unsteady, move sharp, breakable objects out of the way. Arrange stable, sturdy objects so that you can use them for support. In the car, if you have attacks that occur without warning, driving may be dangerous for you. Explore public or private transportation options. Low-cost transportation is often available to those who need it. What to do during an attack. When you have a vertigo attack or feel one starting, lie down on a firm surface in a darkened room. Stay as still as possible. Keep your eyes open. It may help to stare at a stationary object. Take any medications that you have for an attack. Don't get up until the spinning passes. When you do get up, do so slowly. Find a comfortable meclizine. Meclizine is the antiviral. Sorry, you just remembered it. Find a comfortable place to rest or sleep for several hours while you regain your sense of balance. That's for the dizziness, the meclizine. A healthy body can help you better cope with the challenges of Meniere's. In general, eat right and get plenty of sleep, and keep active by exercising regularly. This can help loosen and strengthen your muscles and keep your body as healthy as possible. If you need them, your doctor may also recommend vestibular balance exercises. These exercises may be taught in your doctor's office or by a physical therapist. They're designed to help improve your balance and coordination and lessen dizziness. Your emotions. While learning to cope with chronic illness, you may find you have periods of depression, frustration, and fear. These are all normal feelings. Give yourself time to adjust, but don't give in to self-pity. You can live and cope with Meniere's. Stay active. Don't let Meniere stop you from living a full, enjoyable life, and stay close to family and friends. Tell them how you're feeling and how they can help you. Also, spend time with them doing things you enjoy. Notes to family and friends. Pay attention, people. Having a loved one with a chronic illness can be challenging. Your loved one will have to make changes in his or her life. Your own life may change as well. To make the transition easier, try the tips below. Communicate. Talk about your feelings and concerns and encourage your loved one to do the same. The more you communicate, the fewer misunderstandings you're likely to have. Support. Offer your loved one the emotional and physical support he or she needs, but avoid being overprotective or controlling. Learn. Read and ask as much as you can about Meniere's disease. Understanding will help you better cope with your loved one's illness. Here's resources for you. Learning more about Meniere. Seek out information on Meniere's. Knowledge will help you take charge and stop Meniere's from running your life. The organizations below can tell you more about Meniere's. Some also can help you find local support groups where you can talk to others with Meniere's. American Academy of Otolaryngology. That's a mouthful. Head and neck surgery. www.entnet.org. American Tinnitus Association, 1-800-634-8978, www.ata.org. National Institute on Deafness and Other Communication Disorders, NIDCD, 1-800-241-1044, or for the hearing impaired, 1-800-241-1055. www.nidcd.nih.gov. Vestibular Disorders Association, 1-800-837-8428, www.vestibular.org. I hope this helps somebody out there. I've been dealing with it, like I said, for 26 years. The only thing that keeps me from losing my hearing is preventing attacks. And that means I watch my sodium. I keep it down to 1,000 milligrams a day. And trust me, when I go over that 1,000 milligrams, I feel it pretty much immediately. And stress. Whatever you have to do to reduce your stress, do it. Because nobody's going to care about how you're feeling. At least that's my experience anyway. So, that's Meniere's disease. I hope this helps somebody out there. I really do. You have to take charge of your life. There's really nothing else that can be done. Go to an ear, nose, and throat doctor. They'll help you. You have to keep the sodium down and the stress down, and you can get away with not having a whole bunch of attacks that are really unpleasant. Have a great day, and I will talk to you all soon. I think the next one I might do is on fibromyalgia, but I'm really not sure. I might bring you those mango plants. I keep telling you I'm going to bring them to you. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye, and thank you for watching.